Hey, everybody.
Welcome to the Turtle and the Bear podcast. I'm Turtle.
And I'm Bear, and today we're kind of doing a little bit of a chill, reading a couple Reddit stories, and then
hmm
doing a kind of check-in, check-up kind of thing.
And we're sorry for not posting any fun facts in the last couple weeks. It has been crazy, and
Yes.
Bear has a specific way she likes to post the fun
I
facts.
have specific wording that I use
Yeah.
and like hashtags to keep it like somewhat cohesive.
hmm
And then
Because if it was me, I would just post the fun fact and
yeah, and that'd be
be
that.
on my way.
So I had been moving. I completely moved all my big furniture on Tuesday.
hmm
So Turtle Tuesday was a no-go for me. And then I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna post for positive Thursday because I didn't do Tuesday. That's how my brain works.
hmm
Um so we will start doing that next week.
Woo, woo.
So sorry. So we are going to start with a funny Reddit story.
Yay.
It's I made my can't remember. I didn't save the title. Oops. I made my breast reconstruction surgeon cry with laughter. After the long process of a double mastectomy, which is when you have your breasts removed, both of
Well,
them, because
yes.
of breast cancer or some other thing,
Yeah.
I finally got my permanent breast implants in and was very happy with them. As a bonus, I discovered that since they were put directly on top of my chest muscles, I could do a neat trick. I can twerk, quote unquote, my breasts one at a time or together, making them dance quite vigorously. I can do this.
I think I
It's
think
also
I
called
can.
peck popping if you are a male.
I think I can. Oh, I can do it.
Yeah. But anyway, I went for my checkup and said, "Hey doc, look what I can do now," and showed off their bouncy dancing skills. He literally dropped his chart and bent over laughing till tears came into his eyes.
I love that.
He said I was the first patient to do that to him and he couldn't stop laughing for the rest of the visit. I encourage other patients of this type of surgery to try it. It's quite fun and entertaining. It is, as someone who can do it, it's very entertaining. You just sit there, look down, and go boop 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 boop.
Sometimes when I'm bored, I'm just like,
Yep, you just flex, and it's entertaining. Edit. Thanks for the kind comments and award. Guess I can say I've won an award for bouncing my boobies now. Note, for those who say video it or it didn't happen, I get it, but I'm not going to post my boobs all over the internet. I would.
I
I would
know
do
you
it.
would.
I would absolutely do it. Sorry, I want to be able to look you in the eye. We're in a different recording location right now. I want to be able to look you in the eye and turning my neck like that hurt.
Just
ASMR.
slowly.
Well,
There
I
we
have
go.
my phone on the charger, and so it's short, so it's awkward.
I got it when it came with my Kindle.
Oh. Okay. Oh, now I have to go a long way because this one's a longer story.
It sounds.
This one, I started reading it out loud to Turtle, and we got half of the paragraph through, and we're like, okay, we need to like blind react to this because it just is
It sounds
too
like
close to
us,
home, too personal. Like it feels like someone's been spying on us.
but change the story a little
Yeah,
bit.
just change the narration a little bit. Okay, am I the asshole for blocking my best friend of 10 years? Before we get into this, I've done that to 2 different best friends. It's hard, but it's worth it.
We've been
You
friends
have to know when you
for
have a toxic
longer.
friendship.
Yeah, I had to do that, and it was a lot longer than that.
Yeah, unfortunate. I, 19 female, have been best friends with, let's call her Emily, 20 female. So that's first creepy because we are 1 year apart. We've known each other since 4th grade, which is what we've known each other. And we've been there for each other over everything. She was like a sister I never got. I had dreamt I had a decent childhood. Of course, I had my fair share of ups and downs, and they don't bother me so much anymore. During said downs, I was in a mental facility. I was gone for a total of 4 years. All my high school, I was away, or I did very little of actual in school time. Every time I got to come home, Emily was there. She moved down the street in sixth grade. You were down the street from me.
Hmm. Sometimes.
Yeah, not 90%, because you were mainly at your mom's.
Hmm.
Um,
But even then, that didn't really stop.
so we saw each other regularly. She always stopped by my house about once a week and asked if I was home. Of course, most of the time I wasn't and was gone for long periods at a time. But when I was home and she came, we did spend days together. Sleepovers, long rants, play, and all that fun stuff, which is exactly like what we did.
Yep.
It was like I had never gone. Our friendship started right back up like it was when I left, which is exactly what happened when we got back together.
Yep.
It's like I was never gone. Our friendship got blah 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 blah. Sorry. Every time she was with me, I felt normal and happy. We'd skip forward a few years and I'd graduate. Skip forward a few years and I graduated early and was living in the dorms at my college. The second semester of my first year, Emily had returned home from living with her aunt in Nevada. The second she came home, she asked if we could hang out. Of course, I took the chance to hang out with her, because she was still my friend after all of this. We did what we always did, jumped right back into like we never left, but this time as adults. It was a lot weirder. Which I don't think it was weird
I
for
don't
us.
think it would. I mean, maybe for like 10 minutes.
Maybe. It was mainly just like weird meeting at that first time outside of the Shake Shack.
Yeah. Or whatever it's called.
Well, that's because I hadn't met your significant other and you hadn't met mine, and
Yeah.
yeah.
And I think your brother went, isn't that
Isn't that
Turtle?
Turtle? Yes.
I haven't changed much.
Yep. It was a lot weirder. We spent nearly 3 months together, never more than 8 hours apart. I was either at her house with a family of 9 or in the dorms. I never got time alone unless I was at class or work, and it was fine for a time because I was practically isolated for 6 months. I got a boyfriend, Sam, 19, male, about 2 months into this, and every time I tried to hang out with him, she always begged to come with or whined about how she was losing me to him. That's that's one of the reasons my first 10-year friendship I ditched.
Oh, she
She was
was.
like that
Oh, I hope I'm not like
when
that.
I started dating Turtle. Nope, you're Turtle. Ah,
Chicken.
chicken. When I started dating you, yeah.
I don't think I would date you. I'm sorry,
I wouldn't.
but
I know. I wouldn't date me, honest to God. This was the first boyfriend I had, so of course I wanted him to work, and it was nice getting away, but I never thought about it like I was trying to escape her or leaving her to die. During one of my outings with Sam, he was getting alcohol. I know underage drinking is illegal, but it was a very common thing to do in my town and easy to get if you knew the right people. So he and one of his friends, that sounds very sounds very familiar for me because I'm from a small town like that, where if you know people, you can get whatever you want. So he and one of his friends, let's say Vance, 19 male, Emily and I all came to the dorms and had a little party. This was my first time drinking in a long time, and I blacked out very quickly. I've never blacked out.
neither have I.
I didn't think I would have to watch Emily because she had a boyfriend and the people who we were with had decent reputations. Not to mention, she was older than all of us by a year. Somewhere in the night, I woke up and we were all naked. Whoa. I stumbled and got my robe, too drunk to know when or where I took my clothes off. But 12 p.m. rolled around and a call came in. Vance was getting sent to jail, and I walked him down to the front door to get a ride. It came back up to Emily and Sam flirting. I hate that already.
Ew.
I thought nothing of it because she was in a relationship. But later, when Sam left to go to his apartment, Emma told me that she and Vance had sex and that we all had sex not together, just in the same room. I felt gross and weirded out. I don't like my body being shown, let alone something that vulnerable being shown. It freaks me out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel that. Especially not knowing that it happened.
Like, there wasn't, if there's no way that they didn't know she was that drunk.
Yeah, you can
So
tell.
there wasn't really consent
Hmm.
involved.
But she was sitting there laughing and giggling. She thought it was cool and a really good bonding experience.
No. I
Yeah,
think we were just talking about this.
we were. Yeah. Oh, this is creepy.
This is weird. Continue.
When the guys came back and asked to be let up, I was hesitant. I didn't want all that stuff to happen again, and it made me feel uncomfortable. But she convinced me to let them back up since you only live once, and one time, and one of them was my boyfriend. The same thing happened the next night, though I passed out since I had work the next day, not because I blacked out. I left everyone in their dorm room and when I went to work and when I came I left everyone in the dorm room when I went to work. And when I came back, cans and bottles were thrown everywhere and I had to clean them all up. I even brought them food and they just wrecked my place again. The third day, I made everyone leave, and Emily was pissed that we couldn't have more fun. That was not my idea of fun, and I didn't tell her that and let the life continue. The last month before I left the dorms, people started asking if Emma and I were together.
What?
Emma? Who's Emma? I'm assuming Emily.
Yeah.
Especially a poly relationship. Everyone knew Emily had a boyfriend, and that mine broke up with me when he moved to South Carolina when he went to the Marines. Damn. She thought it was funny and cute that we could be something like that. She never told me to stop. Sorry, I have something in my throat.
Struggling.
She never told me to stop. If anything, she encouraged it and made me feel gross. I have nothing against LGBTQ plus, but I'm not one of them, and it makes me feel uncomfortable. I don't want to date women. I don't want to date a woman or marry one, and I've made that clear with her. But she always blew it off and joked that we could be married because we looked like we were so close. When she kept blowing off my feelings towards it, I just shut up and ignored them. Yeah. Whereas you and I agree we could never do that.
No.
When my birthday came, about 2 months after this started, I moved in with Emily and her family since I didn't have anywhere else to live. I could have lived with my grandma, but my family isn't a fan of me and I didn't want anything to happen. Here, mom and stepdad took care of me, and I helped with the 5 kids. Holy
Jeez.
crap. Helped cook and clean, even bought stuff for the house so I wasn't feeling like a bum. I had gotten a new job during this, so I was either at work with Emily or helping with the house. There was never a minute alone or to full rest. I didn't mind. I thrive in chaos, but it took a toll, as that kind of thing does.
Well, yeah.
Oh
I think sometimes even we're like,
yeah, when our lives get too chaotic and too busy,
mm-hmm,
and you don't have time to just fully recharge. Oh, it's
mm-hmm,
annoying.
it is.
I get so bitchy. Started to take a toll. I started to lash out a little when Emily asked me for money, took my things without asking, dragged me out till 1 in the morning, and used my car. Mind you, I was paying my parents for the car, like a loan, and I paid for my own insurance. I would get pissy about that stuff without even being taken a toll on the stress of
The
chaos.
only way I would take someone's car without asking is if someone's life was on the like in
Yeah.
danger, and like, okay, they're at the hospital. I need to go now.
Yeah.
I don't have time to wait.
Yeah. She never got the message and yelled at me a few times. Once she wouldn't talk to me for a few days. I apologized and shut up about it. I didn't want to make anyone angry or hurt anyone. So I took an hour nap when I got out of work and it helped me stay in control of my feelings. But she slowly started to take those away too, complaining that I never did anything with her, so to appease, I was at everyone's beck and call. August started to come into view and she broke up with Vance to get with, let's say, Hayden, 26 male. So 7 years older than her.
Mm.
She had him over every night and she started to get off my back a little and do her own thing with him. Emily and I started Emily and I shared a queen size bed and a room, and every night Emily had Hayden over, we would have sex. We? Okay, now I'm confused.
I'm confused too.
Where'd that come from? Okay. They would wait till I was asleep, and a few times I was woken up to Emily being pushed up against me or the loud moans they let out. So yeah, that's we, but unconsensual.
I'm sorry.
Why would you have
How
sex in the same bed as
inconsiderate?
someone else?
How inconsiderate is
That's
that?
so rude.
Like, okay,
Bunk bed, okay.
for people who don't know
On the
this,
same mattress.
Turtle doesn't like being woken up.
Turtle is a bitch in the morning.
Turtle especially doesn't like being woken
She's
up
violent when she wakes
in
up.
the middle of the night for no reason.
Especially for that. Like being, like, because of inconsideracy. Inconsiderateness.
I
You
would
would rage quit someone.
I would find the most disgusting thing to pour over them. Toilet water. I would find toilet water. I would just like, I got this from the nice porcelain throne
Yep.
just for you.
Oh yeah.
Now, yes, technically it is
It's
clean
still clean
water.
tap water, as long as you keep your toilet clean.
It is clean water, but still, it's
Yeah.
toilet water, and people would freak out over that.
I would get honey. so it
Eyes
gets
just
super-
went red.
My eyes?
Yes.
Creepy.
Your one eye, because I think it's because of the light.
I have red eye.
There's not even a picture
And I
being
can't
taken.
edit it out.
No.
That's
But no,
that
if
irks me.
If that happened to me, I would become violent.
I understand the we would have sex though thing though, because like you have sex, you get woken up by someone having sex next to you. Yeah, it's we, but it's not consensual.
I would probably I would backhand her.
Oh,
at
I
that
would
point.
absolutely.
In the middle. I
Anyway.
don't care if what you're doing, you are getting backhanded.
Yeah, I'd push you guys off the bed. Honest to God, I would.
Like just donkey kick, like.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd yell at you.
But I would never do that. So proceed.
That's nice. But anyways, I started to sleep in the living room when he came over, and Emily was mad. Said it was my room too, and that I didn't need to sleep upstairs. During this, she would go through my phone more. What the
Why don't you have your
fuck?
phone with you?
She had my password and casually picked up my phone.
Nope.
She said
I would change my
it
password.
was to check out who I was talking to, what I was doing, and
She sounds like a jealous girlfriend.
right? I mean, I've done that, but that's a different story.
But this is not your friend.
No.
Like,
I had started to talk to my current boyfriend, let's call him Colton, 21 male. I changed my phone password a few days after she saw one of my nudes. Dude. She had complimented me on it and said she wished she had breasts like mine. I mean, you said stuff like that to me.
but with
you
your
haven't-
clothes on.
Yeah, clothes. I was gonna say, but you haven't seen my boobs, but you have seen my boobs.
Not intentionally.
Well, kind of. I stripped in front of you at the beach.
Okay, but we were changing. It's not
That's
like
true.
you're posing for a picture.
Yeah, it's not like I posed for a nude and you saw it. I sent it to you, right?
If you did that, oh my god.
you'd be like, what the fuck?
I would find your mother's contact information.
She's seen my boobs. She walks into it regularly.
Oh, fine. Continue.
About a week after that accident, her father bought us tickets to go to Sturgis. I don't know where that is.
No idea what that is.
It's a bike rally and concert lasting for a few weeks. Oh, okay. She'd gotten the tickets for her graduation. We went camping in my car for a few days, and she complained and told me she wanted to go home. So we went back a day early. I drove the 3 hours there and the 3 hours back. To be fair, if the person is complaining about doing the driving, I am passenger princess because I black out during driving.
Boy.
Like, I will not remember what I'm doing. at all. It's dangerous. So
Jeez.
I understand not driving. But if you're doing it just because you're lazy and ignorant, that's different.
Well, my issue is that
You don't have a license.
I have a learner's license. Just
Uh-huh.
I would kill us.
You can't reach the pedals without being on top of the steering wheel.
That is also another thing as to why I haven't got my.
I managed the money and the food so we wouldn't starve or get stranded. When I got home, I called Colton and told him about everything that was happening. He was my escape, my peace of mind, which your significant other should be.
Mhm.
When I complained about Emily, she heard and blew up at me, called me names, cussed me out, and refused to talk to me for the rest of the day.
I'm sorry. If you're having sex on me,
Yeah, you can't say anything.
you don't get to complain.
Yeah. I apologized again and we were fine. The more I started to talk with Colton, the more I realized what she was doing. We talked about her a lot and he made me realize that what a piece of hell I was living in. The way she used me and treated me like her slave. I was cramped in a household of 11 people and 13 animals.
Nope.
I can only imagine how much that would smell.
Mm-mm.
No thanks.
Mm-mm.
A week before September, I had come home from work ready to go to bed, and as I walked down, I walked in on them having sex. Mind you, the room has no real walls, no doors, only a large curtain. I lost it, went up to my car, called Colton, and asked if he still wanted to come get me. We had made a plan for me to move the 4 hours to Colorado and live with him. He told me yes and that he would pick me up in 2 days. I quickly packed all my belongings while Emily was with Hayden, and when she came back, I told her I was just cleaning. I told her mom and stepdad that I was moving out and that I'd pay them for all their kindness and visits soon. They hugged me and said I was always welcome in their home, which I love.
Mm-hmm.
Your family and my family do the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
A week after I moved, Emily texted me and asked if it was true that I was staying down here. I said yes, and again she blew up, cussed me out, and so on. Within that hour, I had several people reach out to me calling me a two-faced bitch, liar, whore, user. Sorry for the language, I'm just reading.
I'm sorry.
We'll maybe put a heads up.
What?
Yeah, right? And so on. Sorry, my back hurts. I need to lay down a little bit. I cried about this for several hours, and when Emily texted me again to argue with me, I ignored it. Understandably, you have to put yourself first, especially your mental
Mhm.
health. That is ridiculous. She kicked me out of every group chat I had with her so she could tell everyone about me and my moving. The more she texted me, the worse I felt, but I never texted back. Good, honestly.
Mhm.
The last thing she texted me made me crack. I'm gonna unplug because it's charged enough. Last thing she texted me made me crack. And it was my time to blow up. Good, I'm waiting. I love this. I want you to blow up at someone except for not me.
Well, I blew up at that one person that I
Yeah, I
told
know,
you.
but I still, it would be fun.
You want to see it.
I want to see it. I want to be here for it.
it.
I wrote a few paragraphs on what she had done to me, how I felt, and how many times she ignored my feelings or cries to listen to. A few days went by. She called me. I apologized to her for blowing up, and she said it was okay and that her mom agreed with me, which was so weird. Why is that weird? And we kind of went our separate ways, occasionally texting, but she was very resistant to me, even though I wanted to fix it. I wanted my best friend back. About a week
Why?
ago, I started my new job, right? About a week ago, I started my new job and a charge came in. I used to pay for Emily's things, pretty much everything. It was a $20 charge for Netflix, which I had canceled when I left. So I didn't have to pay for things that weren't mine. Understandably.
Mhm.
When I texted Emily about it and asked her to take my card off of it again and make sure I wouldn't pay for her things since we didn't live there.
Doesn't Emily have her own job?
She blew me off. I asked again and she was pissed like I was the one in the wrong. She argued about it till I said I'd fix it. I don't have anything to get into it, but I shut my card off. and I can shut down my bank account. I blocked her and made all my profiles private. Mood, honestly. It was my last straw, and I feel horrible. Recently, there have been people texting me about it, and all I can do is ignore the comments and cruel words. But am I the asshole for finally blocking her? Absolutely not.
Nope.
You didn't block her soon enough.
She should honestly. Okay, here's the thing. You shouldn't. No one should have your bank account information.
I have chickens saved on certain things so I can pay for them, but I ask him before I pull actually do the transaction.
Like Ducky and I, we have a shared account.
Yeah.
And
I don't have the shared account with Chicken, but I have the access to his card.
Mm-hmm.
But
again,
here's I clarify before I do it.
Again, I don't do that either. And a lot of our bills and stuff, Ducky handles, or they're automatic.
Yeah.
So they just
come out.
They just go.
But paying for a service that you don't use is ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
And especially if it's something that you don't use, but someone else does. I think that's a bukaka.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, she sounds like crazy girlfriend type.
Yeah.
I would not want to date her. But
that sounds yes, there's a lot of similarities.
It sounds exhausting.
But neither of us would
the start was very similar.
Yes.
That was creepy. It turned very different direction though.
Very quickly.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, how have you been?
Not bad.
Yeah.
The
Same.
job search.
Job search?
Yeah, job search is just killing me.
I totally get that. So get that. It's frustrating because I get interviews, a lot of them.
Mm-hmm.
And I never
You apply to a lot more jobs than I do.
Yes.
Well, that's why I've decided to apply for a temp
temp
agency.
Yeah.
Because even if I can just work temp jobs, that's something.
Yeah.
Because I know there are some people in the world who just do temp jobs.
Yeah.
Because they get enough,
Oh, yeah, exactly. My problem with temp jobs is the income, your salary, it changes per job.
Yeah.
So it's hard for people to budget sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
And, I like the consistency of one solid pay instead of the fluctuation. Because Chicken, when he was with a temp agency, he went through that, and it was annoying because you'd get this job for 3 months, you get your bills set up, and then you change jobs, and it's either more or less than what you made, and you'd have to figure it out again.
Ducky and I are lucky because he has a steady job, so we've budgeted based off of his income.
Yeah, whatever you make extra is bonus.
Yep, that is exactly what it is, bonus.
Yeah.
But the one saving grace I feel like I have for myself is that I've done some one-day works
yes,
for elections.
For elections, yeah, you did that.
I did that.
I'm not enough of a people person. I would freak out too much.
Oh yeah.
The anxiety would kill.
But I've also worked elections before, so I know it, and it was a lot. But
well, I think it wasn't this last one, but the one before that, you worked a 17-hour day.
Yeah.
That sounds disgusting.
It was. My thumb, because of how I hold a pencil and pen, my thumb was so inflamed by the end of it. I think I showed you. I could barely
bend. It was insane.
I could barely bend my thumb.
Yeah.
Because it was so inflamed.
You do have thumb injuries, though, so that can get aggravated.
But that's down here.
Yeah, but it can still get aggravated.
That's true.
Swell.
That's true. But no, I'm feeling kind of down because of the job.
Yeah.
And as a Christian, I'm like, okay, God,
this is God's plan, kind of
what's
thing.
the deal?
Yeah. If I were to believe in that thing, if I were to believe like that, it would be okay, this is God's plan. Obviously, there is something that is meant for me that I haven't found yet, but the same as you. What the fuck?
What's the deal?
Dude! And when is enough?
Well, because it's been 2.5 years since I've had a job, an actual regular paid
Not
job.
counting my 1 month stint, it's been 6 for
Yeah.
me. But I had extenuating circumstances for 5 of those years.
Yes.
No, 4.
But for me, the longer it goes on, the harder it is going to be to find a job.
And return to work.
So that's why I do work when the opportunity presents itself to me. Because then I'm still like, yes, it's exhausting. Yes, it's not a normal quote day.
Yeah.
But it's still something. So that's why I'm glad. And it was hard. Like, it was a very, very long day. But
sounds exhausting.
I'm very glad that I did it, because then it shows on my resume that yes, I'm trying.
And you have those certain skills that come along with that job.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. And I have to rework my cover letter a little bit, just so it's more like business like.
You're fancy. I don't do a cover letter.
With temp agencies, they're gonna ask for
cover
letters.
Temp agencies, they'll likely require one.
So,
but I don't do a cover letter because my brain just goes, yeah, if you want to get to know me, invite me for an interview.
Yeah,
you've seen my skills on my resume. You've seen what I have experience in.
Yeah,
and
how's the new house or place that you have?
I've just moved, like I said, on Tuesday. It's good. My only complaint that I have so far is not enough plugins. The bathroom doesn't have one. Right. I have an electric toothbrush, like a Philips plug-in. Yeah.
You have to plug in your toothbrush to use it?
No. Like, it's a rechargeable one.
Okay.
But, like, the plug-in is plug-in for recharging. But, yeah, I can't do that. And I can't use a blow dryer or a straightener kind of thing. Not that I do that very often. Actually, I did that when I showered.
You used a blow dryer?
Also, full confession, I went at least 5 weeks without showering. I felt gross, but my little brother had just died. I was stressed from the moving. I was pay. It was bad.
I don't
know how I did it.
How people can go that
long. Don't know how I did it. I just couldn't even make myself get up. It was just too much. And that is the sucky side of depression.
For me, it's the autism that stops that from happening.
And I think more of your mom drilling into you that you need to be clean.
Well, I went through a period of time when I was in elementary school where I didn't shower.
Well, that's elementary. I think every kid in elementary school has troubles getting in the bath.
There's a school picture, and of all days, it was school picture day. No. I had greasy hair.
I love it. That's fine. My one school pic, it looks greasy, but it's like a hard gel, like the crunchy look that makes it look wet. But yeah, I had that. It looks bad because it's like poofy, but like the top layer is crunchy. Yeah, it's awkward.
Blah.
I think I have maybe one good school picture. Nope, 2. Grade 9. And of course, that is the year I didn't get a yearbook or anything because the teachers were on strike that year for me. And grade 13, so my rerun, I had pink hair, but it was like a bubblegum pink. Oh, it was my favorite picture. It was so nice. But yeah, it was interesting.
Fun times.
So yeah, I think I'm finally out of my depressive slump.
That's good. My dad randomly showed up for a visit today.
It was funny. You should text me. My dad showed up. Okay, he doesn't do that, but he's off work right now because of an injury. So I'm thinking he's
he had to
bored.
He is. He fully admitted it. He's like, I'm bored.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. He should be going back to work within the next 2 weeks.
He had surgery on the 20th.
So
of just last month.
13. So yeah, within the next week or 2, he should be going back to work as long as he's doing like his rehab therapy stuff.
I hope so.
Yeah.
Well, because he couldn't do it for a while because
it's not like he's like hip surgery where you have to go in for physiotherapy. You can do the physiotherapy on your own
once you learn it.
I think it's the thumb, right?
It's like
Oh, okay. It's like
it's
wrist.
his wrist.
It's still it's not like learning how to walk again kind of thing.
No,
it's not. You
but
need someone else
like,
to support you. Once you learn the stuff, you can do it.
He
at
can
home.
go like this,
Yeah.
and that's it. And he can hold a cup as long as it has nothing.
For those who can't see,
it's like a Lego hand, kind of.
That, or it looks like you're holding something inappropriate.
No.
A male part.
No. Okay.
Yeah, it is. Don't say no to me. You know exactly what it looks like you're holding.
Imagine like a mug handle. You're holding kind of that, but you can't fully hold it.
He's still working on his grip strength, though.
He can't hold it, but he is improving.
How does he pee?
His left hand is injured.
Oh, yeah, you have two hands, I guess.
Okay. Well, anyway. Thanks for joining us this week. Sorry about all the chaos lately.
I'm hoping to get back into a norm real soon, like next week.
We are on YouTube and Spotify for the podcast, and
then
we have
Facebook, Snapchat, Instagram.
We don't use our Snapchat
Twitter
very often.
or X. We don't use that very often either, but
you don't.
All of the links are on our Facebook account. You can use those links and go wherever you want. Subscribe, comment, like, do all the things. We love it.
And if you have anything that you want us to talk about, or if you just want to reach out and talk, that's fine.
Also, we have noticed that we have listeners in the UK and the US.
So welcome.
Welcome. Thank you. We love the diversity. We love that we're getting international. Yes. I love it. So, thanks for listening, guys.
Have a great day. See you next time.
Bye.